All right, let's get tracking all the top developments today. And firstly, let's talk about the crude markets that have showed extreme volatility as fragile optimism around a potential de-escalation in West Asia tensions faded on Tuesday. President Trump on Monday delayed the attacks on Iran's energy infrastructure by 5 days and claimed that Iran had initiated peace talks. But Iran has ruled out any peace talks and called Trump's comments as market manipulation. Brent crude jumped as much as 3.5% to almost $103.50 a barrel. That's after plunging over 13% on Monday. The reversal in Brent prices on Tuesday indicates that investors are tempering the optimism that lifted Wall Street and weakened the dollar in the previous session. After falling below $100 a barrel on Monday, crude once again opened above that level and signs that the West Asia conflict is far from over. Oil prices plunged over 13% after Trump backed down from his threat to bomb Iran's energy infrastructure in a Truth Social post. The president's move set off a wild rally that punctuated the most volatile trading day on Wall Street since the Iran war began over 3 weeks ago. According to a Financial Times report, traders placed $580 million worth of oil trades in minutes prior to Trump's post about a potential peace deal. 6,200 Brent crude and U.S. crude futures contracts were traded between 6:49 a.m. ET and 6:50 a.m. ET on Monday. During the same duration, $1.5 billion in notional value worth S&P 500 futures were also traded. According to the report, the timing of those bets has raised questions of possible insider knowledge in the play. However, officials deny any wrongdoing, even as these trades generated over $100 million worth of profit in about 20 minutes. Whether one entity or several entities were behind these trades is not clear yet. On Tuesday, Asian stocks pared early gains as oil reversed to rise. Wall Street futures fell as investors look for confirmed discussions between Iran and the U.S. for clarity. Renewed tensions risk keeping oil prices elevated for longer and weighing on broader stock markets globally. Wild moves in global markets echoed the sharp reversal that trade saw last April. Back then, Trump first pushed global financial markets to the brink with his punitive tariffs before backpedaling. Analysts say, similar to last year, Trump's announcements on Monday were in part aimed at investors rattled by the fallout from the Iran war so far. Beyond the price moves rhetoric, Bitcoin has established itself as an emerging alternative asset. The top token gained into Tuesday, extending a trend seen in recent weeks amid the West Asia turmoil. Bitcoin has gained about 3.5% to above $70,500, even as Iran contradicted Trump's claims on peace talks. On the other hand, gold extended its slump on Tuesday and is now on track for its longest losing streak on record. The yellow metal is now down 25% from its all-time high, wiping out over $10 trillion from its market value. For context on the magnitude of those losses, that's almost equal the combined GDP of Australia, Canada, Spain, South Korea, Indonesia, and Saudi Arabia.